Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Again, all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles and elders that rule well. And greetings and salutations to all you brothers kicking this word of sincerity and truth. Throughout this Shamar coming at you with another quick lesson here. We're just sitting here reading, the daily scriptures, and was looking at this verse in Proverbs, and it really stuck out to me. Just wanted to bring this verse out to hopefully edify the elect. Proverbs 22:29. Seest thou a man diligent in his business? He shall stand before kings. He shall not stand before mean men. When you look at that word mean, it doesn't mean like angry man. It means average, insignificant, low man. Okay? Now, you look into the world and you look at people that have become to be successful in the world. Whether it's a Bill Gates or a Sean Combs, whatever the case is. Yeah, we know that they're wicked, this, that, and the third, but this verse is very universal and it applies to anything. Anytime that you're trying to build a business, it never happens overnight. You have to labor, you have to put in extra hours. You got to put in, after you come home and work from your job, you have to work on your side hustle. So eventually it can become something that you're great at. It's something that you grow, and that becomes your true business. Okay, it's happened with people over and over again. All right, where they started out in their garage, and then before you know it, they 20 years later they're sitting on a corporation. But they put in so much work to get that business because they had a passion about it. Okay, and now they're being recognized at the White House. They're being recognized in Forbes magazine. They're being recognized as some of the greatest companies that were ever created or ever invented. And it's because they were diligent in their business, man. Okay? And that's just for and the businesses that they built, those businesses are gonna get torn down and burned up. They don't have any value because people that have built businesses on this side, they're not thinking about the spiritual side of it. Okay, all that's going to be turned away and burned down. So how much more for us trying to be the potential men of the Lord? How long should we be diligent in this business? Okay, how long should we be diligent in these affairs? Okay, because we want to stand before the King, not kings. We want to stand before Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay, we want to we're in the business of trying to get a crown on our head and being seen as a man of the Lord and trying to be the elect. Okay, we're not trying to stand before mean men, average men. We're trying to get the highest of the highest crown. Okay, so a lot of young brothers come in this truth, and you thinking, yeah, the Lord's gonna come back. I can feel it in my spirit. We got another year. The Lord ain't gonna let us. And and the prophecies hadn't even taken place. All right. At the same token, even though you might feel like you've been in this thing for a while, you've only been in this thing for the blink of an eye. Even if you've been in it 4, 5, 10 years, you've only been in it for the blink of an eye, man. Okay, it says a day to the Lord is 1,000 years, and 1,000. You know what I'm saying? So you're not on this. You're not on a level, so to speak, that you think you are. You know what I mean? That's why you got to maintain and you got to stay diligent. Okay, because of course we want to get out of here. Of course we want things to pop up tomorrow. But think about it in the worldly terms. People that have tried to build businesses and sacrificed everything and lost everything and started over again and had to do it over again. Okay, like you look at the example of Walmart. Walmart, the dude failed 4 times before it became a huge company. Okay, so imagine going through 4 bankruptcies and then your company finally go blows up. You know what I mean? So a lot of you have lost your women or lost your children. You keep losing things and losing things and losing things. Okay, but if they haven't given up on a worldly side on stuff that's not even a real investment, that won't be here to save you for eternity and put you in a spot where you can be a righteous king, how much more for you, man? That's why you have to be diligent, man. You have to be diligent. All right, that word there is karatazah in the Hebrew. Because you want to be accepted. You want to be a part of the Lord's higher cabinet. You want to be a part of that 144. You want to be a part of that 1/3. Okay, and it's not gonna happen overnight. You first come in the truth, you think, oh yeah, it's finna be over. I can feel it, but you got to keep going, man. You got to keep fighting so you can stand before the King. All right, so because you don't want to be an average Israelite. You don't want to be like General Yohana in the kingdom. You don't want to be like Nate, you know what I'm saying? A person that had a chance to be one of the men of the Lord, and you gave it away for filthy lucre's sake, man. Okay? So you got to be diligent, okay? You're going to go through all types of stuff. You're not going to get recognized as being great, okay? You're not going to be seen as something that's special. You're not going to be revered. You're not going to be honored, okay? All right, on this side, you know, you're going to have to lose everything, all right? And you're going to continue to lose more. And if you haven't lost things yet, prepare to lose things, okay? Because that's what strengthens your spirit, man. When the Lord is taking all these things that you see a value in this world away, He's building your spiritual bank account. He's building your integrity. He's giving you character, okay? The Bible saying it says in Timothy, physical discipline is one thing, but spiritual discipline it's temporary, but spiritual discipline, man, that's eternal. Okay? So remain diligent in your business, okay? Because the way you are successful in this truth is you work when nobody's watching. Okay? It's easy to go on the street corners and say this and white man, all that different stuff. That's easy. But when nobody's watching, what are you doing? How are you portraying yourself? Okay? Is there other people that could be potentially watching you to see how you act, that say, you know what, based on his example, oh, okay, so that's what an Israelite's supposed to be? Okay. These people know who you are, man. They watch you, man. They want to see if you're going to make a mistake. And they want to see if you really about this life you talking about on them street corners, man. We on YouTube, man. Anybody could click in GMS or the Israelites or the Mark of the Beast, and guess who's going to pop up? Great Millstone. Okay? So live your life, man. Be that beacon of light, man. Be that beacon of light. One, because you want to get out of here and you want to be one of the hopeful elect. Okay? Two, because you love Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. Okay? But really, one, because you love Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. Okay? It's time to start making this truth your priority, man. No matter where you're at, no matter what you're doing, no matter how you're doing it. This needs to be on your mind 24/7. Because this is your only key. And if you lose this key, you lose your chance on a chariot. And with that, I want to say all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. Double honor to the apostles that rule well. Let's keep fighting and just stay encouraged, brothers. Let's go.